So how has China been, like, kind of retaliating against the UNCLOS and, like, the Philippines? Because of recent news, there's been news of China, like, waterboarding the different fishermen boats.
Itong bullying behavior ng China, no? Parang sinasabi niya kasi, wala kayong karapatan dito, amin to, and therefore even yung legitimate operations natin, meaning katulad nung nasa Ayungin Shoal, no? Meron tayong military outpost doon eh, meaning we anchored one ship, no? And nilagay natin siya doon, no? Noong 1990s. Ang sabi ng China, that is illegal kasi amin yan, no? Amin yung area, no? So dapat hindi nyo ginawa yon. Pero dahil mabait kami, i-allow namin na pwede kayong mag-resupply ng pagkain lang. But when they found out na kung ano-ano ng materials yung dinadala natin, supposedly to help the ship from falling apart, dun sila nagalit. And dun nagkaroon yung tinatawag mo kaninang yung water cannoning. No?
Yes.
Na for China is not necessarily a use of force. No? However, no? Nakita na kung makikita nyo naman sa YouTube sa videos, no, makita nyo doon that some of our Coast Guard personnel were harmed.
Yes.
No? Some of the Coast Guard ships at yung ginamit for the resupply missions nasira. No?
Yeah.
So if that is not force, I don't know what force is.
So, Professor, in summary, what has China exactly been doing in our exclusive economic zone?
Alam mo, Lucas, China has not been respecting, no, yung ating sovereign rights sa ating exclusive economic zone, no? So kumbaga, ang ginawa natin, no, given yung international law like UNCLOS, klaro yung bakuran natin, no, yung maritime na bakuran natin, yung pandagat natin na bakuran. At sinabi doon na tayo talaga yung may karapatan doon. Kaya lang, parang sinasabi ng China, hindi, amin to. No? At gagawin namin yung gusto namin gawin. No? So, kung balak namin magtayo ng mga military installations dito, which actually meron na, no? Hindi sila nagpaalam sa atin. No? Nung ginamitan nila yan ng landing strip, no, for their aircraft, hindi nila tayo sinabihan. Nung naglagay sila ng military facilities including missile launchers, no, hindi rin sila nagpaalam. Pero ang gusto nila, pag tayo naman yung pupunta dun sa ating exclusive economic zone na atin, no, gusto nila dapat magpaalam sa kanila. So, it's parang meron kang bakuran, no? Nagising ka na lang, may iba na nandun, may tinayo na kung ano-ano, hindi nagpaalam sa'yo, no? At hindi nagsabi na, at kung ikaw na yung mismong gagamit ng bakuran mo, dapat magpaalam ka dun sa kapitbahay mo na hindi naman siya yung may-ari. No? So in other words, China, binaliktad niya talaga eh. Kasi kung atin yan, bakit tayo kailangan magpaalam sa kanila? No? So, nakikita mo yan sa mga videos, yung face-off, no, ng Chinese Coast Guard at Philippine Coast Guard. Other bullying, yung pag-water cannon, no, ng Coast Guard ships, tsaka yung resupply mission, at yung tinatawag natin, pati pagbangga. No? May videos na binabangga tayo na yung mga Coast Guard vessels natin, at kahit aircraft, no, may mga politiko tayo, no, na pumunta ng Pag-asa, kahit sila nakaka-receive ng communication while on air at sinasabi ng China na kailangan nyo magpaalam bago kayo pumasok sa airspace. Kasi nga yung airspace na yun, nandun yung nasa West Philippine Sea that China says nasa kanila.
So, Professor, why should my generation, the Gen Z, why should we fight for the West Philippine Sea? What is rightfully ours?
Lucas, first and foremost, no? Your generation needs to reinforce my generation's belief, and not only belief, no, but conviction that the West Philippine Sea is ours. No? And parte to nung malamang legacy namin sa inyo, no, na supposedly naman ang karagatan like the West Philippine Sea, tagapag-alaga tayo. No? So kung hindi namin paglalaban to, no, darating ang point when you become mature citizens of our republic, mawawala siya. No? Hindi siya magiging parte na ng Pilipinas. And you will have a lesser nation than the one that we lived in. No? importante rin to na sa tingin ko no na lumalaban ng Pilipinas na ang basihan ay prinsipyo, hindi dahas or lakas. No? Kaya nga kung titignan natin, yung West Philippine Sea, it's a matter of principle. No? This is provided for by international law. No? Wala tayong nilalabag na batas. At kung ano yung atin, di ba? Parang tinuro sa atin ng mga magulang natin, dapat ipaglaban. Because if we don't fight for what is ours, who will?
Thank you, Professor Rugay, for providing so much information on the West Philippine Sea and why we should care about it.